call is on track. Comrades, I do not need to impress you about the crisis that you are facing, save to make the point that we are certainly, as a country, and I would say the world at large, passing through a deepening crisis of capitalism. One of the key manifestations of that crisis today is the rising cost of living. The figures that are coming out of official statistics are shocking, to say the least. We have learned, comrades, that in the past few months, and I would say even 2 years or so, the prices of the most basic commodities have been rising at a level that is simply not affordable and sustainable for great majority of workers and working class people in this country. The food basket, that is those things that me and you, our families, need to survive. The bread, the meat, oil, all of that have increased by over 14% since last year, by 45%, if not more, since 2019. The food basket today costs 4,688 rand. Now I want you to pause and reflect on that. And what does it mean for 12.4 million people who are not employed and not having any source of income in this country? But even those that are working, and I know that Nupsaw is organizing many workers who are community health care workers, EPWP workers, the most exploited layers of public service. Majority of those workers are those workers who, like 75% of workers in this country, are earning below 5,800. Now, when you earn below 5,800, how do you accommodate a food basket of 4,688? But more than that, 60% of the workers in this country spend over 30% of their income on transport. And what has been happening on the sports? Transport has increased by between 25 and 35. And that is driven by the prices of fuel. You take a liter of 93 unleaded. Between June this year and June 2021, it had increased by 52%. Between June this year and March 2020, it had increased by 72%. What about electricity? It has increased by almost 10% this year, almost 15% last year. But if you start from 2007, it has increased by over 507%. In the meantime, comrades, wages have not been keeping up. That, comrades, is a crisis we are facing. But that crisis is a logical culmination of the neoliberal austerity program of this government. And that's the reason that, as we are demonstrating to demand an increases in wages of the workers, SAFTU says 2,500 rand minimum wage. We are saying 1,500 basic income grant for all the unemployed. Yeah. We are saying mass public works program on decent wages for 12.4 million people that are not working in this country. To build houses, to build clinics, to build roads, to build essential public infrastructure we need. But comrades, I must say this in conclusion. The ANC is not going to do that on its own. We are going to fight. And we have started that fight. And this marvelous demonstration is a testament of your will and determination to fight. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be joined by thousands of others from Saftu and from Kosatu. But even tomorrow is only the beginning. We need a program of mass action. But more than that, comrades, more than activism, we need a political strategy. There is no doubt in my mind that sooner or later we've got to take this government out of power. We cannot live like this. How else are we going to exist? And I think those are conversations that we are having, comrades. And I want to say on that note, comrades, as Kiusa, we're encouraged, we're inspired, and we stand in absolute solidarity with yourself. And we are here to make the statement. We'll be with you the whole day. We'll be joining you in many more numbers tomorrow. And we want to walk with you this road up until all our demands, the demands of the public servants, the demands of all the workers, the demands of the working class are attained. This government, capitalism, are out of power. Thank you very much, comrades.